Hand the top of the milk to you, Squire.
You are?
Do you know what day it is today?
Monday.
It's not just Monday. It's a very special Monday.
It must be, judging me the grain on your chops. What have you done? Shot your mother-in-law?
Today, I'm going to be a dad.
Congratulations.
Oh, tar. I wouldn't shoot my mother-in-law, me. I'm not the type. I didn't know she don't live within shooting distance. See you. Hello. Who's big like that? Hey! Hey! What's his name? How old is he? He's a big lad, isn't he? Grant. See you, missus.
Feel a bit fresher now?
I feel a bit more lively. Oh, it's not like home, is it? But when you're hungry like I am, you're grateful for anything. How do you feel?
Disappointed. And I've got a splitting head.
I'll be the sleeping pill, I expect. You're not used to 'em.
No, never had one in my life.
You need 'em in here. A million little kids squawking all night, you'd never get a wink.
I didn't come in to get a wink. I come in to get a baby.
You'll get a baby, all right. You don't think that's a gumball you've got there, do you?
Yeah, but when? Nothing's happened since last night.
I were half asleep when they fetched you in. But awake enough to cop your husband, he's a bit of all right.
You think so?
Wait till you see mine. Still, beauty's on his skin deep. He's very good to me, bless him.
Oh, so's Ray. Sometimes.
And they all have their off moments. You must be thankful for their on moments, that's what I say. Mind you, this is one on moment I could have done without. It'll be my flaming fourth.
Oh, do you mind?
Well, if I did, I've had 9 months to get used to the idea. No, they all fetch their own love with them when they come.
I'm having 2. A boy and a girl, and then stop.
Aye, just what I said.
Visitor for you, Mrs. Langton, and by right he shouldn't be here yet, so kiss him goodbye before Sister comes, all right?
Yeah.
What
do you think you're doing?
It's this secret vice I've got that I don't usually talk about. It's called eating.
Thought you were supposed to be busy having a baby.
Do you mind looking the other way while I chuck half a cup of stewed tea over him?
If she starts bashing you about, you can always come to me for a bit of sympathy.
Down, Rover, it's just a maternal instinct.
Gets me into trouble all the time.
What's happened to your flipping maternal instinct, then? Where's this blooming baby? I've had a sleepless night.
Oh, tut rotten tut. I've had a lovely night.
Doing what?
Nothing. Sweet Fanny Adams. Fred has decided he prefers it where he is, nice and warm and cosy. He's in no hurry to come out and listen to his dad moaning. Now, how are you coping generally?
Well, actually, I spent last night with Len.
Why?
Well, I didn't fancy going back to an empty house. Went round to see him and got a bit late. It made sense to kip down there, like, you know.
I suppose you had a couple of jars?
Yeah, a couple, yeah.
And a bite of something to eat?
I went round and cheeky tech out, yeah.
Oh, you can see how worried he was about me, can't you? Consoled himself with a game of cards, a crate of ale and a treble portion of king prawns.
I'll give the hospital Len's phone number.
Next time I come back on this earth, I'm coming back as husband.
Hey, seriously, love. What do they reckon's going on?
You better ask them. They tell me nought. I'm only the mother.
Come along, ladies. Haven't you finished your breakfast yet?
Should make a good seaside landlady.
She would.
Hey, nurse, when are we going to see any action?
Any action? Mr. Langton, it is the arrival of an innocent wee babe into the world that we're waiting for, not Saturday afternoon at Old Trafford.
I don't know which one of the two we prefer.
Shall you be able to go and see her then?
Oh, I'll be able to nip across to maternity sometime during the course of the morning. Find out the latest developments.
Well, nothing could have happened yet, or else Langton would have been round broadcasting it by now.
Oh, you should have seen his face when he heard she'd been rushed in.
Well, that was because he knew that she hadn't had time to make arrangements to have his socks washed and his teas made. One to the Marge, was it, love?
Please. And I think that's the lot.
Any news about Deirdre?
Oh, not as yet. No, I wouldn't mind betting that Ray'll turn out the softest father ever.
Give over. I'm not saying he'll be a bad dad, but I reckon I'll see more of his kid than he will.
Oh, why is everybody so cynical?
It's not that we're cynical, love. We just know Ray Langton.
I still think you're both wrong. You see, he'll dote on the child. His type usually do.
She lives in a little world of her own, that one, doesn't she?
Oh, my Auntie Ethel's just the same. You know my Uncle Alf bashes hell out of every Friday night. Do you know what she blames it on? Canteen dinners.
Canteen dinners?
Cheese and onion pie on Fridays. She says he can't digest it, upsets his system. He He doesn't have to have the cheese and onion. He could have sausage and chips.
Yes, well, some people like to look on the bright side. I mean, it's a good fault, you know.
Well, ain't done me Auntie Ethel much good, has it? She's had 2 chipped teeth, a black eye, and a pan of cabbage chucked over her, and that's only this week. Here, do you sell cakes? I've had my breakfast, I'm still starving. My mum says I must be pregnant, but I'm not, I'm just hungry.
Take your pick.
Oh, lovely. Don't worry, I'll pay for it.
Give us a quarter of tea, Rainey, and I'll get off back to work.
You work round here, do you?
Yeah, pub on the corner.
Hey, up early.
No stock taking.
You wouldn't mind stock taking in a pub. Come to think on it, wouldn't mind working in a pub. Any jobs going?
No, we're overstaffed as it is. I'll love it.
Oh, well. See you. Not to worry. Might have been a giggle. Hardly got prospects, so has it? And that's what I want. Something with prospects. Unlimited horizons.
Looking for a job then, are you?
Ah, that's why I'm here.
Oh, well, I haven't got any going.
No, I mean round here. I believe there's a factory opening in the vicinity.
Don't look now, but it's right behind you.
Oh, is that it? Hey, funny, I never noticed it when I passed. Mind you, there were a lad what looked a bit like David Essex passing his moped at time. Yeah, quite convenient.
You've definitely got a job there then?
Oh, no, but I shan't have. They've just seen me yet.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be too optimistic, love. You see, they're fully staffed as it is. They wouldn't take my brother on, and he's highly qualified.
I'm highly qualified.
What at?
Everything. I'm a quick learner. How much do I owe you?
18p.
Then little Andrea. She's the youngest. She's a daddy's pet and no mistake. Right little spoilt madam she is. She'll lead some poor fellow a right dance when she's a bit... Sum it up, love.
Oh, no. I wish there was. It was just a bit of wind. Oh, I'm fed up with this.
When did you last have a contraction?
It must have been about 9 o'clock. Yeah, because I came in here going on for 7, and then I had them on and off for a couple of hours, and then nothing since.
Well, it's nothing to worry over. I know you say you're not, but you are, aren't you? Worrying.
Yeah, a bit.
Well, don't. It won't do you or the baby any good, and it certainly won't bring it on any quicker. Staff was right. She said make the most of your chance for a bit of rest. I know I am. When they told me blood pressure was on the high side and I'd have to come in for the last few days, I was tickled pink.
Were you?
Listen, I know George is good to me, but you don't think I get waited on hand and foot at home, do you? With him and 3 kids to shop and wash and cook and clean for. Hey, know what's for dinner? Honey shepherd's pie followed by syrup, sponge pudding and custard. The orderly told me. Sponge puddings is me weakness. George won't let me make starchy puddings at home. He's very protein conscious, being a butcher.
Hello, what are you doing here?
Well, I had a few minutes to spare, like, so I thought, what shall I do? Nip down the betting shop and have half a quid on the 130 and nip down the hospital and see if I'm on the way to being a dad. Hospital were nearer.
No, you're not. I'm wearing my roses.
Do you?
Oh, it's all right, I suppose. Not as good as roses, though.
Have you any idea of the cost of red roses?
Have you any idea what it's like having a flipping baby?
No, and neither have you, so don't give me none of that.
Not my fault.
You'll have to light a firework under her.
Hey, you're all right, are you?
Smashing, Tar. And Chuck, I'll keep an eye on her. She'll be all right with me.
Listen, when she has that kid, I'll buy you both a dozen red roses.
And a bottle of champagne.
Yes, and a bottle of... Hey, listen, you've been watching too many pictures. Oh, yeah, it's all right. I'm just going. I only popped in, like. See you this afternoon, Mother.
See ya.
Everything all right, ladies?
Oh, it's a grand hotel, this. I'm thinking of booking in for my summer holidays.
Well, it's nice to know that somebody appreciates us. Pain?
No, just wind.
Nurse, I didn't want to ask you in front of my wife, but is everything all right?
Of course it is. Oh, don't you start now. We've enough trouble coping with anxious mothers.
Yeah, but she's not due for 5 weeks. I mean, is she going to have it now or what?
I think the best thing you can do is to have a word with Dr. Hollings. He'll be doing his rounds in about 20 minutes. Can you hang on for a bit?
Yeah, I'll just make a phone call and then I'll wait right here, if that's all right. It'll just make me feel easier in my mind, you know.
Of course it will.
Well, get Marie onto it. She's a fast worker. Tell her there'll be a small incentive bonus if she can get the sample out on time.
Right.
See, Johnson's buyer's interested, but he won't commit himself until he's seen the sample.
Understandable.
That's a load of rubbish. He's just plain hard to get. You know what these buyers are like. So, he knows damn well the line will go. It's just a variation of a design he's had before. He sold enough of them. Nah, he just wants to see me sweat. Only I don't.
Only you don't let him know you don't.
Ah, well, he gets his kicks, we get the order. I should worry.
Here, how small an incentive bonus, Marie?
Ah, well, small. Tell her times are hard.
Yeah, that's what she'll tell me.
Oh, I want to see the accounts of the shop sometime this week.
Shop?
Yeah, our shop, my shop, Sylvia's. Now, look, Ernie, you've got to come up with a catchier name than that.
I didn't realise that was my responsibility.
All part of the empire, chum. All part of the job.
I see. So an increased workload will lead to an increased pay packet?
Ah, well, times
are very hard, yeah.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
Hey, I've been hanging around waiting for half an hour, you know. I've not got all day.
I'm sorry, Miss... I've forgotten.
Birchall, Susie.
Yeah. She's after a job.
A job?
I know you've been telling everyone you're full up, but I'm different.
How old are you?
18.
18. Well, I'll tell you something, sweetheart. You may not be long on experience, but you're not short of cheek.
Who is he?
Only the boss.
Oh, dear. One battle lost, but not the war, as my dad says when he's around me, ma'am. Now, what can you offer me?
Now, Mr. Langton, Dr. Hollings told you not to worry. He did say it could just be the way the baby's lying.
Not to flaming worry. He can't hear the baby's heartbeat and I'm not supposed to worry. What do you think I am?
Oh, sorry, you're wasting your time and mine, Miss Birchall.
Oh, Susie. Call me Susie. May as well get used to it.
Oh, why?
Well, if I'm going to be working here, you don't go around calling the girls Miss this, that, or whatever, do you?
Oh, we don't. It's all very friendly here, but, what's the point, love? You won't be working here because we simply haven't got a job to offer you.
If you haven't got a job to offer me, why are you giving me this interview?
I'm not giving you an interview, Miss Birchall. I only interview experienced machinists. Now, you've never even been inside a factory, let alone worked a machine.
I'm a fast learner.
I dare say, love, but not here. We haven't got the training facilities. The people I need have got to be fully trained.
Well, everyone has to begin somewhere, don't they?
Yes, I know, love, but not here. We simply haven't got the facilities. Look, why don't you go off somewhere, get some experience, and come back to us in a few months?
Oh, no. That'd be against me morals.
Pardon?
Well, if someone has a job of training you, it's only right that you have the benefit of having you. Else it'd be immoral, wouldn't it?
Well,
She's got a point there, Ernie.
yes, I know, but not here. We haven't got a training scheme.
No experience at all?
No, not as a machinist, no.
Oh, look, let's forget it, shall we? I realise I don't want to be a machinist. I can't use my imagination stuck behind a machine all day, can I? And that's what I want. Unlimited horizons.
A job where you can use your imagination.
And I've got plenty of that, honest.
I wouldn't quarrel with that.
Any road tar for seeing me?
Now, look, just a minute. Hang on a second. What did you say your name was?
Susie Birchall.
Well, I think I've got a job for you, Susie.
Honest?
Yes, I do.
How is she?
Fine and perky and eating her lunch.
Has the doctor not been back?
He will be. Mr. Langton, if we thought that there was any cause at all for alarm, do you think we'd be going on like this?
Neither yet do I know how you'd be going on. I've not been a father before.
No, well, I suppose it is only natural you should feel a bit of concern, but don't let your wife see it. There's no point in worrying her as well, is there?
As well? You mean there is something gone wrong?
No, I don't. A sacred aunt will have to watch every word I say to you, won't I? Now go in there and cheer her up and smile, for goodness sake.
No, are you here again? Can't keep away from me, can you? I know it's only me grapes you're after. Look who's come to see me.
Hooray. They're getting very excited.
Oh, yeah. Tension's killing me.
It's not doing me much good either. Hey, what do you think about Lynette?
I don't know, who's she?
Oh, she isn't anybody, not yet. She might be our daughter. Lynette Langton, what do you think?
Might be a bit of an handicap when he wants to play for United.
He's made up his mind it's going to be a boy.
What will he call him if it is a boy?
Well, I like Andrew, but he fancies Richard. Now, I don't dislike Richard, but I'm not potty about Dick. And Richards always get shortened to Dick, don't they? Dick Langton. Now, it sounds a bit yobbish.
I've got a book of names at home. I'll get my George to fetch it in next time he comes. If mine's a girl, she's going to be Elise after me mother. Well, she's Elsie, really. But I'm not lumbering no kid with Elsie these days. She's already played pop because I haven't called any of the others after her. Says she'll not leave near Green Shield stamps if I don't call this one for her. If it's a lad, I'm really in trouble.
Oh. Hey, that reminds me. Have you phoned me mum?
Why?
She might just be vaguely interested to hear she's nearly a gran, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll phone her?
Yeah, of course I will.
Hey, you're not going already, are you?
Yeah, well, I best nip out, honey. Popped out for a minute. I've hardly been in at all today.
Well, you're entitled. It's not every day you have a baby.
I guess that's true. See you, love.
See ya.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
And she'd already spent a fortune on this crib, all done out with white frills and ribbon bows and lined in the most beautiful.
Carl, I'll be back in a minute. She's probably popped out for a sandwich. See, she can't have a proper lunch hour being by herself.
Do you own this as well?
Yeah, recently.
Bit of a dump, isn't it? I mean, a bit old-fashioned. Not your style at all, but if you're just taking over, that accounts for it.
And what is my style?
Well, you know, so there's a bit of go in it, a bit of zip, pow. So you want me to work here, do you?
I was considering it, yeah. I thought it was something you could do. Something with a bit of a go in it. Zip, pow, you know what I mean?
I like you, you're great. I like working for you.
Yeah, you will, as long as you sell enough. Get in on time and don't leave 10 minutes early each night. Oh, and try and make sure that after stock doesn't walk out with the customers, will you?
Walk out? Oh, I see, you mean shoplifters.
We do get a few, yeah.
Not with me around, you won't. I've got eyes on the top of my head, the back of my head and the soles of my feet.
Yeah, I can believe that. Well, look, I can't hang around here much longer. Girl will be back soon. Introduce yourself. She's a nice kid. Put her in the picture. I'll try and pop back later. Oh, and lock off after me, will you?
What for? It's a shop, ain't it? Customers will want serving.
Yeah, but you don't know where everything is.
Well, it's not exactly Marks and Sparks, is it? I can find my way around. Long as prices are marked on tickets, I can't go wrong. And I am honest, Mr. Baldwin. It says so on references I gave you. I won't walk off with Tiller now. I'm not stupid.
No, love. Neither am I. Right, Susie, you're in charge.
Thanks for your trouble, lovey. Bye. Nope, nothing yet. Still on the ward. So she hasn't even started yet, no?
So what was all the panic for last night?
Oh, false alarm.
Is she coming home? Because I'll pop round and see her after work if she is.
No idea with it. Depends entirely on nature. Well, I hope it doesn't do its little self too much. I needed at least another day to finish this code.
It could be 2 days, 3 days, 3 weeks, 5 weeks.
That could be.
It's a bit like horse racing, isn't it, with every nagging outside then.
Sure, Deirdre'd love to hear that.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Why don't we run a sweepstake on it?
It means why doesn't he run a sweepstake on it?
On what? Whether it comes first, second or third? She's having one baby, you know, not triplets. Just hope she's not.
No, on when it's born. Taking the time. Nearest wins. I'll work out some odds and take your bets tonight.
Yeah, but what if the little love's born before then?
Then I'll bash the little love over its little head with its little rattle. I'm joking.
Oh, give us a pie and let me go. I'm only supposed to take half an hour dinner till he gets me some help.
You've been here 40 minutes already.
Can I help it if you're slow?
Well, it must be washable because it says so on label. Look, you see that little wiggly thing with lines on it and number 6 on top? Well, that means machine wash on number 6.
Yes.
Short spin, cool iron. The other little thing means don't use bleach, but you wouldn't anyway, would you? Any road, if you wash it as per instructions, then it goes wrong, fetch it back. It'll be manufacturer's responsibility then. But myself, I don't think you'll have any problems.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on a minute, love. I'll just tidy these things away, then I'll serve you.
Actually, I think it should be me serving you. I work here. Who the hell are you?
Oh, you must be Gail. I'm Susie. I work here too.
I'll take her a little box of them cheese triangles.
To the hospital?
Well, they're better than chocolates. She needs plenty of calcium, especially if she's going to feed it herself.
Well, is she?
Well, if you've got any sense in her head, she will. Nature's way is the best way in the end. And I'll have a tin of pilchards in tomato sauce for myself and a bottle of vinegar, and that'll be the lot.
And where are you going?
As soon as I've had a bit of dinner, I'll catch the 5 past bus.
Are you sure they'll let you in, Mrs. Sharples? You see, I have a feeling there's only husbands allowed.
They'll let me in.
It would be a shame, wouldn't it, for you to trail all that way for nothing?
They'll let me in.
Yes, I have a feeling they will.
Well, he might have told me first.
He couldn't. You weren't here. And as I was free to start immediately, it was obviously needed to be desperate.
Why was it obvious?
Shop was shut, weren't it? You can't make money with a shut shop.
I'm entitled to me flaming dinner break.
He said you'd only be gone a few minutes. I've been here half an hour on my own.
Do I have to answer to you now?
I'm not going at you nothing, Gail. I couldn't stick it in here all day without a break neither. I'm just thinking of him.
Yeah, so am I.
He's a businessman. He's in it to make money.
I don't think you need worry too much. Not with you to take care of his interests.
He gave me a job, and if there's one thing I'm loyal. I like Mr. Baldwin. I want to do my best.
You want to make a success of it here, do you?
Well, what do you think?
Really get stuck in.
If there's one thing I've got, it's bags of energy.
As well as being loyal.
I know my abilities and I know my faults.
Well, it's a shame to let all that energy and loyalty go to waste, isn't it? Them shelves. They need clearing, dusting, and the boxes sorted through and put back neatly.
Oh, they do. I'll help you.
Help me? You'll do it. I'm manageress here.
Oh, no, Flower. I don't want to be nasty around, but I think you've got it wrong.
I have I?
Mr. Boulder intends me to be in charge.
What?
Definitely last thing he said before he went out was, Susie, you're in charge.
I've just heard it myself with my own 2 ears.
You did? Well, what about the doctor? Has he not been back?
Mr. Langton, I have been a staff nurse on maternity for a long time, and I think I know the sound of a baby's heartbeat when I hear one.
Yes, I know, but
There's
surely...
nothing wrong. Everything's fine. Dr. Hollins will tell you that when you see him.
Well, how come he couldn't hear it in the first place?
Mr. Langton, if I had a few hours to spare, I'd give you a full rundown on antenatal problems, but I've not got the time, and I doubt that you'd be any the wiser.
You think I'm daft, worrying?
No dafter than any other expected father.
It's the sleeping pill they gave her last night. They take a bit to wear off if you're not used to them. Have a chocolate.
No, Ta. Is she all right?
She's grand. She's just a bit tired, that's all.
Nothing happened yet.
I've never seen such an impatient pair as you two. Mind you, I suppose I was the same with me first. And George was just as bad. Worse.
I'll not disturb her then.
You think a lot of her, don't you?
I love her.
Well, if you love me, don't forget to phone me flipping mother.
Yes, boss. Right, you're our boss.